It's time for this week's Mortal Kombat 1 update, and I gotta say, this is a big one, because not only do we have Quan Chi debuting as a playable fighter soon, we've got Chameleon info as well, along with Mortal Kombat creator Ed Boon officially confirming story expansions, indicating a multi-year content plan for the game, a new stage, and so much more. Stick around, because you're not gonna want to miss this update.
I had hoped our alliance would be more deadly.
Alright, so let's get the Kombat Pack news out of the way first. It's official that Quan Chi will be playable as part of the Kombat Pack 1 on December 14th, and will be available for purchase a la carte on December 21st for everyone else. While Quan Chi has been featured in the game's story mode, along with Ermac, players will finally be able to play as him for the first time in less than 2 weeks, with the much requested Chameleon making her debut sometime next month in January, although only as a cameo fighter. Even so, Chameleon is said to be quite a different cameo than most, as, like Tremor, who debuted not too long ago, Chameleon will sport 3 different fighting styles, taking the form of iconic moves from Kitana, Mileena, and Jade. There's a lot Chameleon can do here as a cameo, featuring several moves from the 3 women she imitates. Starting with Mileena, we see Chameleon has an aerial attack with Mileena's Sai, striking the opponent twice, and will be a useful tool for aerial comboing. We also see Mileena's Ball Roll special, which pops the opponent up for comboing. Moving on to Kitana, we have her signature fan throw, but this attack will knock down the opponent. Chameleon can also use her Kitana form as a throw, slicing her opponent with Kitana's fan before kicking the opponent twice, knocking them down in the process. Her Kitana form also has a third attack, which is her fan lift ability, using her fans to elevate the fighter up for some air combos. Now, finally, we have her Jade form, where we can see her purple aura applied to the fighter, giving the player what looks like immunity to projectiles for a short duration, as seen in this clip with Sub-Zero. Jade also has her Glaive Boomerang ability, as Chameleon throws Jade's glaive at her opponent, returning moments later as a solid combo extender. Perhaps this also applies the purple aura as well? Finally, we see Jade's throw, using her staff to hit the opponent in rapid succession before impaling the opponent and throwing them down. It certainly looks like Chameleon has a ton of utility here, and I can't wait to try her out with her diverse moveset. I'm all for these cameos having more varied application here in Mortal Kombat 1, but let me know what you think about Chameleon in the comments below. Months ago, when we found out about the Kombat Pack release date leaks, it looks like this PlayStation support listing for the release dates, while not 100% accurate, are incredibly close, and we are likely to expect the remaining Kombat Pack fighters to launch around these release dates listed on screen. Peacemaker, voiced by John Cena, will be made available in February, according to this posting, so while we won't be getting any main roster fighters in January, we do have Chameleon to look forward to as a cameo next month. So yeah, I'm curious if you are looking forward to playing as Quan Chi next week, as I know I've been really excited to play as him ever since I saw his moveset in the story mode. But before we get into the next big update coming to Mortal Kombat 1 story mode, I thought I'd share this Twitter posting regarding some additional info pertaining to Homelander's appearance in Mortal Kombat 1, with Anthony Starr, the actor of Homelander, stating that the ship has sailed on him voicing his dialogue for Homelander in Mortal Kombat 1. We don't yet have the official voice credits for Homelander from NetherRealm Studios, but I'll be sure to update you all once I hear more about this. Now, about that story DLC we hinted at earlier. Ed Boon, just this past weekend, attended CCXP in Sao Paulo, Brazil, where he finally confirmed all the data mined information we have known about for months, stating that there will be story DLC confirmed for Mortal Kombat 1. In response to a question regarding what fans can expect in the franchise over the next few years, Boon answered with, "Just like we did with Mortal Kombat 11, we're going to release a second part with more story, and we have a big surprise after that." Here, Boon is referring to the Aftermath story expansion DLC for Mortal Kombat 11, which introduced several new characters and stages, along with stage fatalities, and in a free update for everyone regardless of who got the Aftermath DLC, friendships were included. So not only are we getting the story DLC for Mortal Kombat 1, but even more content after that, according to Boon. We know from the data mines that there will, of course, be this story DLC, in addition to a Kombat Pack 2. So this additional content he is referring to could be that, or something more substantial. I wonder what that extra content is, but yeah, I get it. I know many Mortal Kombat fans are not happy with the current state of the franchise, with Mortal Kombat 1 and the monetization of the game, the lack of content, etc. I just hope that this content will grow and evolve, and that the free offerings will be engaging for players, and that the paid content expansions will be justified. Ed Boon continued further with his statement by stating, "We're going to be supporting the game for even longer than we did with Mortal Kombat 11. This definitely checks out, as the news we went over last month regarding the CEO of Warner Bros. Stating his plans for having 3 to 4 year life cycles for their games is in line with what Boon stated here. Typically, Mortal Kombat games have been adhering to 2-year support cycles, with the longest one being Mortal Kombat 11 lasting just over 2 years with content. With the Invasions mode content giving players updates in the form of seasons that last just over 1 to 1.5 months, we can see that this game can easily pull off nearly 4 years of content, considering these seasons revolve around the game's main roster. With 23 core main roster fighters, and with these seasons lasting around 1.5 months, it's not a stretch to think that we could see this game be supported until 2027. Let's just hope that these huge updates that are sure to come with these story expansions and additional content will be substantial, and not just small changes to the Invasions mode over the coming years. And, well, thanks to the data mining that has been ongoing since the launch of the game, we are likely to see many more game modes and features added to Mortal Kombat 1, of which you can view here in this card and linked in the description. There is nearly a complete tag mode already in the game's code, with Ermacher already providing mods for the PC version that bring this mode to life. With this story expansion, there are a number of new characters that will debut with the game, including Noob Saibot and Jade. So if you are interested in learning more about what will likely come with the second Kombat Pack and the story expansion, I'll link that video in the description for you to view as well. Ed Boon's implications of the game receiving much more content in the future are likely to get you all either excited or heavily concerned, and I totally get that. So do me a solid and share your thoughts about the future support for Mortal Kombat 1 in the comments. I've been saying this the whole time that overall, I do enjoy Mortal Kombat 1 quite a bit. I love the core fighting, and although I'm not the biggest fan of Invasions mode, Seasons 2 is a hell of an improvement over Season 1, so let's just hope that NetherRealm Studios continues to enhance the core game and add more to it. Speaking of this story expansion that Ed Boon confirmed, we do have a screenshot of a new stage for Mortal Kombat 1, and what many are suspecting might be a stage that will debut in the upcoming story DLC expansion. It looks like something taken straight out of Chaos Realm, and makes sense, since Havoc will be playing a significant role in the story DLC. Let's hope we get more classic maps thrown in, like the Pit, along with stage fatalities, babalities, friendships, and the like, considering this game is going to be supported for many years to come, and that many of these features were included in Mortal Kombat 11's Aftermath story DLC. Fingers crossed that Mortal Kombat 1 can win over many of those fans that have since got put off from this game. But if you're excited to learn more about what to expect from Mortal Kombat 1's massive story expansion, you're going to want to watch this video I did concerning the expansion, along with the insane amount of fighters that leaked for the game. Mortal Kombat 1 is going to appear nothing like what it will be years down the line, so make sure to watch that video and stay tuned to the channel for more Mortal Kombat 1 updates, and I'll see you real soon in the next one.